Welcome back to the channel. Today is January 12th, 2024. As you could see on the calendar there, it's Rhonda's birthday, friend of ours. Rhonda is turning 47. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but now she's officially as old as me, so she caught up. Welcome to 47, Rhonda. I hope it's a good year for you. This morning we battled with another power outage. It was out for about an hour this morning, kind of a cold morning. We got things warmed up. Power came back on shortly before 9 o'clock. I was able to get my day in the life vlog done prior to the power going out. Well, just about done. Once it came back on, I created it and got that up to my channel. So that's up there now for you guys to check out. It's a pretty good one. It's a little bit longer than usual. I do a little cooking session. You can see me cook lunch, a little pad thai noodle recipe that I put together with some old sauce that I had. It's pretty fun little lunch. That's going up right now. I also got several Brian Reads the News segments. If you guys have been watching those are kind of fun. There was one about eBay, actually. You know, me being a reseller. There was a story in the news about eBay that I heard about on the radio. Mentioned it in my vlog yesterday, and then I went home and I looked up the story. Turns out it was all true. A pretty crazy story about the Steiners, a couple in Boston who got $3 million settlement from eBay. So you can go on my channel now, Brian Reads the News, look for that one. That's an interesting story for sure. Today I've been busy trying to get into list mode. I listed 5 items this morning. I did get the 5 items I had photographed listed. Now I'm going to turn my attention to the photo station and see what I want to list today, but let me show you what I got up this morning. Here's a look at the last 8 listings I got up into the big store. As you can see, there were 3 Harley Davidson patches. They're Harley Owners Group, that's what that stands for. These were in one of the junk drawer lots I purchased in an online arbitrage video. I did that video, that's up now. So I got those up. This one actually, it had a little bit of value. I think I listed it for $14.97. The other 2 I listed for I think $5 and $4, $5.97 and $4.97. So a few bucks there. This was a little set of picture frames that I got in the storage unit. Put that one up this morning too. Quick little easy listing. And then down here was a nice pair of Christmas socks I got listed. So there was 5 quick and easy listings. Now I'm going to turn my attention to the photo station, like I said, and see what we got there to get listed. I did put a little effort into creating some boxes to try to list a few more breakable items. I have some coffee mugs and some other stuff. Let me show you. I bought this big bag of packing peanuts yesterday, and I started creating these boxes. I have these nice USPS priority boxes where you can put these breakable things in there, nice and neat. There's a little cookie jar, a little vintage cookie jar. This is a little picture frame, glassware in there, and here are the couple mugs. This is an interesting mug. Look at this guy. Isn't that spooky? And then we have this nice NASCAR mug. I've been sitting on these. These came from storage units. Pretty nice little mugs though, kind of collectible. Probably worth a few bucks. I'll have to look them up and price them accordingly, but there's the beginning of what I want to do. So that's the section I'm trying to create now with those little boxes. Those priority boxes are nice. You can add a little packing peanuts and drop the item right in there. Gets to them nice and safe. So that's kind of the process I'm working on creating. Another little section into the store. Those boxes don't take up a lot of space, but we can find a spot over here. I've got a few more. After those are listed, we'll get to these. Some breakables here, a little ornament, a vase, another little jar here, and the whole world right here, a little globe. And then this is a little lighthouse. Opens up and a little lighthouse. All breakable stuff that I normally wouldn't list. Yeah, normally I would shy away from that stuff. Never have listed breakables in the past, but 2024, right? We're trying to turn over a new leaf and try some different things. Get some breakables on there. I have all the inventory. I might as well list it up and make a few bucks. So that's the plan. Doesn't hurt. Costs what, 20 bucks to buy that huge bag of peanuts. Probably could get it cheaper online, but I picked that up at the Office Depot shop and wanted to get busy, get started on it right away so I can get some of those up today and this weekend, and hopefully we'll make some of those sales. Haven't sold one yet, but I've only listed 4 of them yet, so they'll come in. It just takes time sometimes.
Those of you who've been watching my online arbitrage videos, here's a lot of that inventory that we got. I put it all out here and I'm just gonna grab from this today.
So those online arbitrage videos are kind of fun. They allow me to create a YouTube video, which is helps me build this channel, but it also provides some inventory, some smalls. I'm trying to buy stuff that has smaller items so I can build my little smalls section. I've got it going here, a little tote full of them. Expanding on just, I normally list just CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays into it, but now I'm adding some other stuff, keeping it fresh, getting in some different categories on eBay, and hopefully once I get situated in those categories, that will help boost sales. Been a little bit slow with my listing process, but today I'm going to really try to go after it.
As you can see, we've made a little bit of progress. That tote is starting to fill up. We got one row complete. We're heading on to row number 2 today.
So what I think I want to do now is get those 4 items in the boxes photographed, and then grab 6 more items from my online arbitrage inventory here, and pull 10 items to get photographed and listed today. That's the goal.
These 4 items here, the mugs, the picture frame, and the cookie jar. Alright, I got narrowed down. I picked these 6 items, kind of the larger items, just that it will be easier to list here. We got this watch. It has a broken watch band, but a nice little Pulsar watch. A little belt buckle here, quick, easy little Billy Bob's Texas belt buckle. And might be vintage, I don't know. It looks pretty old to me. This little playing card, Ram Bush, has a little George Bush on there. And a little Nissan patch. We've been listing those Harley patches, so we might as well continue to do a little Nissan patch. See what that's worth. Probably $5, I'd guess. But little Shriners. I guess that this might have been a coaster. It looks kind of coaster size, but maybe not. I guess you could use it as a coaster if you had a bunch of them, but we just have the one. We'll see. I'll look it up and see what it is. And then we have this kind of utility knife pliers set here. This was one that I had from a storage unit. Kind of a nice one though. It has all the, what is it, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, and the plier. So a lot of utility knife, I guess it would be, utility pliers.
So those are the 10 items that I'll try to get photographed and listed today, but first we got to turn our attention to fulfilling the orders that did come in. I think we had a couple. Let's take a look and see what sold.
Just finished publishing a little Cooking with Brian segment.
If you guys are interested in seeing how I put together yesterday's lunch, that's a fun little segment I threw up there. A little 6 minutes of Cooking with Brian. Check it out.
So it looks like overnight we only had 2 sales, just 2 sales for $36.39, $36.39 for 2 sales. Let's see what we got going out today. First item sold for $14.85. It's a pair of Cintas black dress pants, size 26 waist and 30 inseam, polyester cotton, men's size small. Let's give you guys a look at this. They have the, these are like perfect for cooks. They wear them in the kitchen a lot, I think, or workers in general. They have the elastic waist with the band there, Cintas size small. These still had the manufacturer's label on there, so I just took a picture of it. But if you worked in a kitchen, you probably know what those pants look like.
Yeah, Cintas is not a sought-after brand, really, but a lot of people wear those when they're working either in the kitchen or the landscaping. Any job like that you get, sometimes that's the uniform pants that you will receive from the employer.
Another item sold for $21.54. It's a brand new Russell Athletic blue polyester t-shirt, top size extra large. It's a nice looking top. Let's see, I listed it as new. It looks to be brand new. I don't think it has the tags, so new without tags. Russell extra large dry power. Some of you guys might not know, but Brian's middle name is Russell. That's right, but I prefer Brian.
So I'm going to go ahead and grab those 2 orders from inventory. We'll get some shipping labels on those and get them ready for the customer.
Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. A pair of Cintas dress pants and extra large Russell t-shirt. Alright, here it comes. Printers hot off the press. Give me that label. Alright, the photo station is complete. Photos have been taken. The assembly line of listing has begun. Next step, get this stuff listed. Let's do it. I'm making some significant progress.
Alright, I'm getting some of those listings up. I think it's about 1:30 now. Time to take a little break for some lunch. Lunch today is going to be quick and easy. Not as much work as yesterday where we actually had to heat stuff up in pans. Today we just heated it up in the microwave. Let's give you guys a little look.
Here it is, fresh from the microwave. A little leftover teriyaki with rice. Look at that, yum yum, lunch is served.
So I don't know if any of you saw this morning, a video popped up with Jelly Roll talking to, I think it was Congress, about fentanyl and drug abuse and that sort of thing. I guess they got a bill on the table they're trying to get through, and he spoke very eloquently. I had 5 minutes and spoke to them and shared his experience with selling drugs, and now as he's a big star, kind of becoming a voice for those who are abused by drugs and trying to make some differences. You'd have to watch it to fully understand what I'm talking about. I'm sure you could see it though. Just search Jelly Roll, it'll pop up. Looks like he's on the Full Send podcast. I think I'm gonna give that a look today while I eat my lunch.
I'm always big on this.
My bad, I'm getting fucking...
No, you're plugged. Oh, you missed or you plugged?
I think it was my fault though.
Picture frame right there, and then the 2 mugs left to do this. It's a vintage 1999 Sid Bear candy jar. Got that one listed. Let me show you. There it is. That's what it looks like. He's a pretty cute little guy. I guess when you open it, it's supposed to say something, but it needs another battery. So if you put a battery in there, I'm sure it would probably talk again, but I don't have one. It does have that little chip right there. And it's not perfect, but I posted it at the low end of the market. There's several online, so it might take a while to sell this one. Not a lot of demand for this guy, but he's kind of cute, so I thought I would get him listed.
Yeah, you know you're starting to get a little bit old when you're listing stuff from 1999 and calling it vintage. I mean, I graduated in 1994, so 20 years is a long time. That makes it vintage these days, so stuff from the 90s, we're calling it vintage, we're posting it up, we're making bucks off it. So I guess there's a silver lining to all things, right? Even though you're 47 now and you're thinking about all these things that happened in the 90s, now you're benefiting from them because it's nostalgia. People want to buy that stuff now, so hopefully we can find some stuff that we can call vintage and make some bigger money than $10 to $20. I think that cookie jar, it's actually a candy jar, is worth about $15. I looked it up. I thought it might be worth a little bit more than that, but that's the going rate, so that's what we got to charge for it. I did have one pleasant surprise today from the online arbitrage unit that I purchased, the junk drawer lot that I purchased online. I got a belt buckle out of there, and it looks like it is a vintage belt buckle, and I mean there's quite a few of them online, but it is worth a little bit more than I expected.
If you watched that video, you will remember me saying don't mess with Texas, right? I listed this belt buckle, looked it up. It's a vintage 1980s Billy Bob's Texas Fort Worth belt buckle. Let me give you a look at it in more detail. Billy Bob's got the state of Texas. There's the back of it, and it has the writing on the back there. Hard to read in this, but you could probably zoom in on that, see a little something there, but it's worth about $20. I listed it for $19.97.
So when you think about the fact that I paid $36 shipped for the entire unit, the entire junk drawer lot, at one item you can get 20 bucks back. That's a pretty good head start toward the profit. So we'll be in the profit in no time once some of that stuff starts selling.
I thought this was a pretty cool item. There's quite a few of these online too. It's a Shriner's car emblem. I thought it was a coaster, but turns out there's like a little sticky thing you can take off the back. Let me show you you peel that back part off. Where is it? There's the third photo. There's that back. You peel that part off and you can stick it on your car. It's a little car emblem. So probably a little promotional thing is if you're a member of the Shriners and you donate a certain amount of money, they give you one of these. This one was interesting because it had the jewels there. The other ones didn't have those, kind of that jeweled look on the sword there.
But again, not a lot of money. They had some on there for $13. I posted mine right under that at $12.97. So hopefully I'll beat out the competition because mine does have those jewels on it. The other one didn't have that. So hopefully they choose mine over that other one.
That's one of the things you got to consider when you're posting stuff online. You really got to check out your competition, see what's out there. I'm trying to do that a little bit more now, see what's online. You know, with clothing, you just kind of post it at a set price. You don't really worry too much about the competition unless it's a rare item. I mean, when you look at how many Gap jeans are on there, you can, you know, if you have to search your competition, you're searching thousands of people. Unless it's a specialized item, you don't really worry about competition too much. You want to, you know stuff, you know, a pair of jeans probably sells for 20 bucks, you know, so the low end of the market's probably 10 bucks, the high end's probably 30 bucks, so you want to be right in the sweet spot there. Probably the low end if you wanted to move fast with the clothing market, but this other stuff is a little bit different because it's more specialized. Sometimes there's not a lot of it out there. Even with vintage stuff like that, there's multiple Texas belt buckles like that, so there's still stuff out there. It's not that rare. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits. Enough talking to you guys, enough talking to this camera. I'm gonna work on getting the last 3 items listed in my store. Tomorrow we'll start fresh. I want to thank everybody for watching till the end of this one, my daily day in the life vlog. Putting up a lot of video content still. I got the 3 bolos with Brian. If you want to check out the short section of my channel, I put up 3 of those today, trying to get a few more subscribers. I did crack the 1,000 hour mark finally. Had some good hours, racking up some good hours, so cracked that 1,000 hour mark, but I'm not over the 250 subscribers, so I need that to kind of match the 1,000 for me to be officially 1/4 of the way to the goal of toward monetization. The 1K, 4K is what we're still chasing, but we're making some strides, and kind of cool to see it go over 100,000 hours. Been working at that and talking about it for some time now, so slowly inching away at it. I want to thank everybody for helping me get a little bit closer by click and play on these videos. I know sometimes they run a little bit long and you guys have to listen to me talk a little more than you'd want to, but that's helping me get to where I want to go, so I appreciate your time. Speaking of that, we'll see you on the next one. Come on back, help me get a little closer, watch the next one, make it a habit. Day in the life of a reseller. You can see what I'm up to every day, as well as the additional content. I know I did mention there are more online arbitrage videos coming. I thought some would be delivered today, but they didn't come today, so I'm expecting a bunch tomorrow, a whole bunch tomorrow. We'll see. So I'll be busy with some of that this weekend, getting those out to you guys, so you can come on and watch those videos as well. I call it online arbitrage. You'll see what I want to flip online, and what I pay for it, and what I'm going to list it for, and all kinds of stuff. There might be some surprises in those units. You know, sometimes you don't see everything in the photos until you get it to your place, and sometimes people are nice and they add a little something extra to the package. So we'll see what comes in the mail tomorrow, and get those videos up to you guys as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.